Okay, as many of you guys know by now, Oprah wound up releasing a statement saying that she was a victim of racism in Switzerland because she tried to buy a purse and they would not show her the purse because the person said that, you don't want that purse. I guess they assumed that she couldn't afford it. But this is what happens when you believe that you're more fit to walk the earth than some people, or you feel that you're better than people, or that you talk down to people. This is the type of things that happen that kind of give you a reality check that you're not so special. Just because you have $1 billion+ and a network doesn't mean that you can talk to anybody the way you want. You can just treat people like garbage. And by the way, I do want to go on the record and say that I do admire what Oprah's been able to accomplish for herself, especially coming from the background that she came from, as well as being a good role model for people of color, especially black people, and more especially black women, um, and also being able to amass that amount of wealth. However, just because you've accomplished so much and you're so rich doesn't mean that you can just treat people the way you want. And and as you guys maybe perhaps remember, this has happened to Oprah before. I believe it was Hermes in France, possibly, where they wouldn't let her in the store. And I believe that these type of incidents happen to her because of the way that she acts. Um, I ultimately this is not a big issue. If you can afford a 40+ thousand dollar purse, you are in a way better position than the people who are talking about this story. You know, there is, like there's much more serious instances of racial discrimination. Um, you know, this is extremely trivial and minor in the big picture. You know, even as far as maybe the whole Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman case, even like you know, that's a much better example of racism. Even though I'm not entirely sure on all the aspects of that, so I'm not trying to make a statement. Just saying, a lot of people thought racism played a role in it. And as well, I'm sure the store will be okay. If they're selling $40,000 purses, I'm pretty sure that Oprah's not the only person in the world who can buy a $40,000 purse, or however much the purse costs. Again, rich people problems. Try having, regular people problems where like, I can't pay my water bill, or I can't pay my electricity bill, or, if I don't pay this month's rent, I'm going to be kicked out or evicted. That's probably things that should be on the news more so than someone who was denied access to buy a $40,000 purse. I'm just saying, that's my opinion. Feel free to give me yours.